In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the 4 different types of landing pages and how building them properly equates to more sales and leads, so your website visitors can become happy customers. What is up, YouTube? I am Fish Fisher with Review Online Course, helping creators like you find the tools they need to build their first online course. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're not new, well then welcome back. Just remember, everything that's mentioned in this video can be found and linked in the description box down below. All right, let's go learn. Placing landing pages in the correct order is an absolute must for a successful online course, or for any website for that matter. There are only 4 landing pages in the online space today, and we're going to cover each one of them and how building them in the correct sequence can not only lead to a better website experience, but can convert your prospects into customers. And when it comes to online course building, that's the name of the game. Right now, we're going to take a look at a high converting landing page and how that can lead to more sales and leads for your online business. And make sure you stick around towards the end of the video where I show you a software that will actually build the landing page for you and how using it can lead to a free pair of AIRPODs. All right, we're going to be jumping in on how to build a high converting landing page. Well, pretty much everything that you land on in the internet world is a landing page. So you can expect anything to be a landing page, but let's break down that a little so we can have a little more simplicity to that, because it seems a little confusing when you say everything is a landing page. We can expect to see 4 types of landing pages. We can expect to see an opt-in page. We can expect to see a sales page, a content page, and also an order page, or also known as like a checkout. Those are your 4 particular pages. So now let's take a look at what each one does pretty much. Well, an opt-in page is primarily going to be there to actually get something from the visitor, whether that's an email address or a phone number or an address. You're trying to get some type of information from the visitor in exchange for an ebook or possibly maybe a video series. You could actually maybe a downloadable PDF, something like that. You're trying to have an ethical bribe. It's also known as a lead magnet, but that's essentially just it, an opt-in page. Sometimes when you actually leave a website, you'll see this little pop-up asking you for, hey, grab your ebook before you leave. That's an opt-in. We've got a content page next. Now, a content page is basically giving out information that the person might find valuable and you're not asking for anything. This is a good way to start goodwill with that person. They've just visited your site. Sending them to a checkout page or sending them to a sales page is a little presumptuous. They might not be ready to buy. So it's kind of a good idea to start with a content page, deliver a lot of value, a lot of great content, get them to know, like, and trust you, and then you can move to actually asking for the sale. So content pages are usually like an about page, a blog, or a bio page, just telling the user or the visitor a little bit about your site. We can expect to see a sales page do a little bit different. And a sales page is essentially selling something. If you're selling something on your site, which I'm sure you are if you're an e-commerce site, whether that's a tangible product or a digital product, you have a sales page to sell that, to tell the actual buyer or potential buyer a little bit about the product, why they want to buy it, what's the benefits of having and owning this product. So these are very important things. You're going to have a sales page that's going to lead to actually a digital product, talk about that digital product. Then we have a checkout page. All right, so a checkout page is essentially like you'll see address, payment information, terms of service, things like that. You've seen it before if you've been on the internet. It's a checkout page. Pretty simplistic right there. I'm going to show you a couple examples of a content page. Right here from the Active Duty Passive Income guys, this is their blog. Good example of a content page. Right here, this is actually a little bit about what the benefits are of their online program and what you will get with that. Little micronization of what's in that course. We can expect opt-in pages to look like this. They'll be offering a free course if you opt in, or a free ebook if you opt in. So this is what we can actually expect to see for an opt-in page. Sales video or a sales page. Sales page is going to tell you a little bit about the actual course. A sales video page is going to tell you a little bit about the course by showcasing the course information with video. That's an easy way to sell things. People kind of get they get a little bit more invested when they can actually physically see somebody on the other end rather than just words. And then of course a checkout page here in the bottom right. And checkout is essentially just this. You'll talk about how much it's going to cost, where they can ship it, your name, your information, so they can kind of get a little bit of details on exactly what you purchased from them. So if you ever need to go back for a refund or an exchange or upgrade, they know exactly and they can track that. They'll know exactly where you are as a customer with them. High converting pages really depend on the results because there's only 4 right there. So we have to really pay attention to how we string them together. That's how we can really convert a website from getting someone who shows up is potentially just a visitor to becoming a customer on your site. There's a journey that happens there. It's not usually just one page. Now with my mobile phones, not everyone wants to scroll all the way to the bottom. So it's really nice to kind of take people through certain different pages and different links to other pages. You can actually expect to have an opt-in page, which we're offering something like a free video series. Then there's going to be a content page that comes after that maybe there's a video on it, maybe there's some text telling you about something that's like if you're there for sewing, let's just say, it's going to tell you some information about sewing. So then you actually get a bonus video like, hey, if you like this content, check out this crocheting video. I mean, I'm making this stuff up, just bear with me, right? So then from there, you can actually expect to see a sales page that says, hey, I know you love crocheting and also sewing. Would you like to actually check out this course? It's a 3-week course. You get to actually have access to me, and we go through how to sew. I would not be the guy to actually teach you how to sewing. I know nothing about it. However, I'm giving you this as an example. It's probably a really poor one at that, but you get the idea. Opt-in page, then you take them to a content page, then you take them to more video content page, then a sales page with a sales video on it, and then to a checkout page. That's your best chance on converting that person who knows nothing about your site into becoming a sewing master by purchasing your product. What's our high conversion? Well, possibly our high conversion is just getting them to opt in, but usually our conversion is getting them to buy. All these strung together is actually called a funnel. We won't really talk about that in this video, but this is how you get a whole bunch of landing pages kind of just string together to make high conversions for your website. Now let's take a look at actually how to build this. Little bonus section I told you about. Well, we're going to do it in Kajabi because Kajabi is so simple. You go under website and then you click pages and then you click new page. Here we go, new pages. There's 21 themes that you can choose from. And there's some old legacy themes that are available as well, if you want to go back and kind of take a look at those. So 21 in total. And what's really cool about these is that when you actually click on the page, it's 80% completed. That's what's really cool. 80% is already done. Let's take a little look right here. It's going to give you a little preview of what you can expect if you click this theme. So you have beautiful images already ready for you. You've got some nice testimonial text. You can actually even overlap the images. That's really cool too. You can kind of move them off the border. So if I was gonna start, I just say start, I hit test, and right there, it's creating for me. And once it's installed, there we are, we have our page already built. How easy was that? All we need to do now is just drag and drop some of the images. We can grab a hold over the side and we can move some of it around like this, which is pretty easy. Or we can just go in, click, and make changes as we go. This is really cool. We have the ability, as you scroll down, you'll see as I'm moving through, we have the ability to create the width. We could actually make it really, really small. We can actually make it really, really big, depending on what you'd like to see. Really easy to navigate this. We wanted to change this picture easily. Just drag and drop, select an image, and then drag something into there. We wanted to move these images around. That would be very easy as well. Come down here to desktop layout, and we would make changes right here with the border. And we can just watch the picture move back and forth. So if I wanted to just focus on this one individual block, I would just highlight that by picking it, and then from here, I would move it. I move it down, or I move it to the right, or I can move it back over top of the image. plenty of different options here to play with. So you can basically see that Kajabi gives you all the tools you need. I mean, the landing page is 80% done, and on top of that, Kajabi allows you to make unlimited, yep, that's right, unlimited amounts of these pages, and you can string them together from opt-in, from content, sales page, or checkout page, put them all together to create a high converting website, which is exactly what you need if you're going to take prospects and turn them into paying customers. That's what's most important, and Kajabi is a great software and a great tool to allow you to do that. And plus, if you go ahead and use my link, you get that free pair of AirPods, which is pretty cool. I hope that you enjoyed that. I'll see you guys soon. Now, if you're thinking about building some high converting landing pages for your online course, go ahead and check out that Kajabi tutorial video. And make sure you click that on-screen link to claim your free pair of AirPods. That's it for this video. I'm Fish Fisher, reminding you to build a course, to build a brand, to build a business. And I'll see you in the next one.